Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for coming. Sorry we're like 5 minutes late, but I had to redo my braids, so But before we begin, y'all, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now. Don't even like it later because you're going to forget. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. Now, let me drop this intro so we can talk about all these relationships and marriages and shit, child. Okay, guys, I'm here trying to pull some shit up. Okay. So for those, really, let's do our maintenance really fast before I forgot. I think I didn't do it. I got a fucking pimple right here. Y'all see this shit? It's mad disrespectful. Anyway, so hold on. Okay, hold on. So I told y'all to subscribe to the channel. And again, for people who are looking for my favorite products, they are listed below in the description. Please click, please use my links, enjoy them. Now, what else was I going to say before we get into today's story? I don't think there's anything else. So let's go. So, hey Jada, hey Black Butterfly, shout out to you from the UK. I just woke up a little while ago, so shout out to you in the UK. So listen, first of all, Kourtney Kardashian is one of the actual few Kardashians that I like. I kind of like her, right? I like her because she is who she is. She is okay with just being a white woman. And I enjoy white women who are okay in their whiteness, right? I don't feel like she's like Kendall, right? They're okay with their white woman frame and being white women and not like being trying to play a character of a mixed or Black woman, right? They're okay with their white children. I'm loving it. Anyway, so we know, I don't even watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think I watched that show maybe a grand total of 3 times in my whole life. And that was, and that was more than likely because someone else had it on the damn TV, and that's the only reason I watched it. But we do know that Kourtney used to be married to Scott Disick, right? He is a nobody, really. I guess he just come from rich white parents, but he's really nobody. And Scott has been just dating ever since he cheated on Kourtney. If you didn't know, a couple years ago, child. He has just been dating a bunch of 18-year-olds, right? He's literally dating all of his friends' children, right? Bunch of teenagers, 18 is a teenager, bunch of teenagers. It seems like as soon as they hit like 19, 20, they get too old for Scott. Right? Scott trying to sow his corny ass oats, I guess, with the youngins. But it was, hold on, damn dog. Some guy that Kourtney dated, hold on, Lolly, please, some respect here. Anyway, some dude that Kourtney dated, again, I don't really keep that much track, but I should pull an article up. It'll probably be listed in the article. Scott basically sent some dude that Kourtney used to date a picture of Kourtney and Travis, her new fiance, who she's going to get married to probably before fucking Christmas, okay? She probably going to have a Christmas wedding. Anyway, a picture of them being all cuddled up and happy, right? You see how people just hate on your happiness? Listen. And basically, the dude who he sent it to, I guess he was also an ex of Kourtney. He posted it, he blasted it. He was like, man, we're not friends, and I just want her to be happy, basically, right? But the nigga she had a baby with, do he want her to be happy? No. He wants her to live in miserability, right? While he's out here dating 18, 19-year-olds, I guess she's supposed to be at home, you know, being virginal again or some shit, being what do you call it when you don't have sex no more? I forgot what you call it. You know, being chased and shit because she ain't with him no more. Oh, how these niggas. Anyway, this shit is on Twitter. Okay, we're gonna pull up Twitter. Everyone is tweeting about Scott Disick's reaction to Krasis. Okay, so they bringing their names together. That's kind of weird. Engagement right now. Okay. So Kourtney Kardashian is engaged to Travis Barker, right? He was in Blink 182. He's somebody. Okay. And now the internet is thirsty, anxiously awaiting Scott Disick's reaction to the news. Scott hasn't exactly responded. Well, to Kourtney and Travis' relationship in the past, which was more than clear when he DM'd her ex. This is where Ying Benjamin or some shit like that. I don't know. A pic of Travis and Kourtney making out in Italy and wrote, "Yo, is this chick okay?" What? Let me ask a question. Can we ask a really serious question? Why a woman? Why when a woman, after a nigga done fucked your whole, thought he was gonna fuck your life up? Because that's what it is. I think, especially with a lot of these men, right? Shout out to fucking Tasha. I needed to say that. That's what I was like. I had to think of something to say. I knew I had some other maintenance to say. Shout out to my fucking homegirl Tasha, whose birthday was yesterday, and she's sitting up in motherfucking Mexico right now. It was a 2-day notice, and she planned that shit, and she was out. Why? Because of shady ass. But anyway, fucking niggas always want to fuck up your plans. Anyway, a day and a half, and she done found her ass to Mexico. I wish I could have went, child. Anyway. So shout out to my homegirl. It's her motherfucking birthday. Well, yesterday it's her birthday until she says otherwise. All right. So, okay. So yeah. So again, why do these men? Okay, they can move on. They good, right? They good. Scott is with a bunch of, as we spoke about, a bunch of teeny boppers, right? He's fine, right? Why Kourtney's happy? She's, ecstatic. You can see it all over their face. They're happy. They're in love. Why do people need, you know what's so sad? It's so sad that other people are so desperate to make you as miserable as they are, because he thought he was about to live La Vida fucking Loca, leaving Kourtney with them children, right? And you're just a nobody who dates a bunch of teeny boppers, and you're kind of a fucking joke. He's kind of a joke. Like, these men destroy their fucking families and then get mad when she replaces you with a motherfucker who is better than you. Okay? Let's continue reading this article. Okay. Anyway, no news yet on how Scott feels about Kourtney's engagement. Hopefully happy for her. We all know that's not true. Yeah, hold on. Hopefully happy for her. We all know that shit ain't fucking true. I have another fucking article I wanted to pull up about the engagement. Hold on. Which is really freaking cute. Let me pull up TMZ. TMZ is so annoying, but here we go. Let me pull it up. Okay. Yeah, all right. All right, here we go. All right. So here we go. We got TMZ pulled up. Kourtney K and Travis Barker were getting hitched. Okay, shout out to them. Let that girl get married. So he proposed to her in front of this. It was just beautiful and fucking gorgeous. No, I think he proposed to her at the table, and then they went out and took all these fucking amazing, gorgeous, just lovely fucking pictures. Okay, Kourtney is going to be walking down the aisle for the first time in her life. Yo, Scott didn't even marry her. I just thought about that. Wow. Ain't that funny? Anyway, well, it's good because she don't. Anyway, and she'll be doing it with none other than Travis Barker, who just popped the big question. They've been dating for like 7 months. Listen, when it comes, it comes, and be happy. The Blink 182 jumper got on bended knee Sunday at the beachside hotel in Montecito, where he pulled out all the stops before presenting her with an engagement ring and asking her to be his wife. Of course, she said yes and gave him a big smooch to celebrate. Right? Even I believe his son was the children were at the damn table. Right? They all happy and ecstatic about it. Anyway, it looks like some of our friends and family were on hand to bear witness. Oh, some of theirs, not ours, child. I'm about to say, who in my family? Anyway, Trav laid out an elaborate floral arrangement of roses right there on the stand. As you can see, Kourtney was digging it, hopping up into his arms as a private photo op fired off snaps. This shit is so fucking cute. Could we just say that? This is so fucking cute. This is so fucking adorable. Like, I never wanted a Kardashian to be happily married and just happy as much as I want Kourtney to. I swear to God. Not Khloe, of course not Khloe or Kim. I don't really care about them, But like, Kourtney is so unproblematic. I just want to be normal. Leave me the fuck alone. I love it. It looked like some of their friends were there to bear witness, and Travis laid out in the lab. Okay, we read that. This is pretty stunning news because, as you know, the pair just started dating at the beginning of the year. This after being close friends for years, of course. That was fast. Listen, mind your business. If they like it, I love it. As you've seen and we've documented, TB and KK have been tied by the hip since getting together and going public, and have not shed away from PDA, be it on the beach, at Disneyland, on the streets of New York City, in Italy, and lots of other places. Again, if she's happy, bitch, she's happy, he happy, can he afford to date her? Absolutely. Is she happy? Absolutely. Is he into her as much as she's into him? Abso-fucking-lutely. He's into her probably a lot fucking more. Okay? By the way, this was hinted at recently by Travis himself, who said forever wasn't long enough when it comes to Kourtney. Clearly, he had wedding bells on his mind. Kourtney echoed that sentiment with her own post to announce the news, throwing up a couple shots and writing forever. I'm mad at it. It's been quite obvious. They're head over heels for each other, and for them to move on to marriage this quickly speak volumes about how into each other they are, especially when you consider Kourtney was with Scott for years and had several children by him, and still didn't get hitched with that guy, even though he brought her a ring way back when. He did. She knew better. Kourtney, the only real pretty one, if you ask me, child. She also dated young Benji, I guess I don't even know who that is, for a good while a few years ago, but that didn't go the distance either. Now she seems ready to take on the journey of happily ever after. Okay, I am not. And Scott is supposedly dating some girl named Amelia Hamlin. or was dating her. It's just so ghetto, child. Scott is just so, let me click on this shit. It's just so sad. You have a girlfriend, Shay. What month is this? It was like this last month. Some girl named Amelia. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this shit back up. Right? She shaded him. Scott, you have a girlfriend, over his shade of Kourtney, right? Amelia's mom, who is Lisa Rinna, that girl, she's been an actress forever. Like, again, all of Kourtney and Kim and their mama's friends, Scott is dating their fucking daughters, okay? So her mom do shade at him because he was out here just being upset and jealous that Kourtney has moved on and that somebody actually wanted her. I guess maybe he thought she was damaged goods because she got children or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's move through some of these comments. I do have some content that I want to create and post today, so that will be happening. That's why we only have one topic today, because I want to make those other videos separately. Black Butterfly says she's the only one she likes. Me too. Really and truly, me too. I love when a white woman is okay with being a white woman. Just don't, your whiteness, don't like try to use it against me. But when you're okay with being you, I hate when, I hate the attempting to be like, to look like us sort of thing. Okay? I don't like it. She said, I'm happy for her. Scott was a huge mess. Huge. Everybody's letting me know this was her first marriage. She said at least Travis put a ring on it, and Travis put a ring on it before he tried to put a baby in her. Shout out to Travis. How would I know? I don't follow Caucasians like that. Hey, Pamela, thank you so much. And yes, please don't forget to like and share this video. Rashida says she loves Travis for her. Me too. Listen, let me tell you. I am into anybody who's going to treat you well, who can, is not, that can, treat you well, treat you the way you deserve to be treated, the way, you are, to show you that you are worthy of being treated well, right? Scott out here making fun of the fact that they're holding hand and kissing and in love and shit, when like, you just didn't have that for her. You didn't have that emotional. You didn't want to like love on her like that. And that's cool. So she found somebody else too. November. My birthday's in November, y'all. Hey, Elsar. How are you? Corrine said, Karen, not Karen, said, I wish them well. I actually like Kourtney, the best of all the sisters. I like Kourtney too. Yes, I do. I'm not going to hold you. We all like Kourtney. I think we all like Kourtney, and we all appreciate that Kourtney is just Kourtney. Kourtney is not clout chasing. Kourtney is not trying to prove anything to nobody. Kourtney is just Kourtney. And she's fine. She's cool. She's, she's just like, I don't want the drama. She said she didn't want to marry Scott. She turned down his proposal. Wouldn't you? Shit. Ooh. Black Butterfly said Kourtney got a ring and didn't have to pop out a child like Khloe and Kylie. Listen, they are creating. They did that shit to themselves. Okay, nobody wanted Kourtney. Kylie should have waited to have children, but again, I guess whatever. She's what, 22 and looks 42. So it's just ghetto. They're ghetto baby mamas. Shout out to Kourtney for being able to get a damn ring before a nigga try to put a baby in her. Even though she got, you know what I mean. She said, Madison says, I'm so happy for them. Scott will be miserable for life. He mistreated her constantly. She never bashed him either. Shout out to her for being all grown up and shit. Yeah, she had her reasons. What? Like, look at him. He is literally out here for the last couple of years dating 18-year-olds. And it's like he breaks up with them sooner they're on the verge of being 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, he dates children. Like, that kind of man. Y'all hear that wind? Oh, that kind of man is not the kind of dude that I think that you should want to marry, right? Like, no. Jada said, like I always say, when a man finds who he wants, he proposes in a year or less, 2 at most, if he's trying to have a big ring or make a big moment out of it that he couldn't currently afford. Yeah, when a man finds what he wants, he gonna lock it down. He gonna lock it down. You gonna know, everybody gonna know. His friends gonna know, everybody gonna know. If you a secret, you ain't that bitch. She said Scott treated her like dirt and she refused to settle for less. She just wanted more kids and wanted them to all have the same father. I get it. But shit. She said she ain't no better enough having kids for him. She didn't. But again, we all have been young and dumb. She said Kourtney is the only pretty one. I think she is the only pretty one. I believe Kourtney is the oldest. She's the oldest sister. Kim is the regular looking one with the unibrow. Again, this is how they naturally look, not the surgery. We all know what Chloe looked like. Kylie is ugly too. And Kendall. Because literally Chloe and Kendall. And I still think that Chloe even beats out Kendall, but Kendall's a fucking model. So y'all was letting me know. Like, this is just nasty. You dating your you know, I don't know who Scott's parents are, but his parents got to be in LA somewhere. You know, he don't come from shit. He got something, right? So it's like his parents, like, he probably know. That's so perverted, in my opinion, to be like, you're 40 something and you're dating your, like, people that you knew or know growing up with child. You're dating their child. That says so much about you, in my opinion. She said if Scott is sick about it. She said no way Scott would date my daughter. After they're grown up, after they're 18, you really can't tell them what to do. Hopefully you know. But that's just gross. She said Chloe is the one punching the air now, but these preferences get the same black man that black women get. Tristan is a whole mess. He stays around with Chloe to stay relevant. Yeah. And she still ain't gonna get a ring. And if she do, it's just gonna be, again, for him to stay relevant. Not because this nigga actually love you or wants you, right? That shit is actually tragic, right? Because you could kind of say the same thing for Kanye, right? Like, that's why he got with Kim. He said it so he could, like, dress her and she could be his little, his little dolly and shit. It's no real, like, love and passion out this motherfucker. The only person that's actually getting love and passion out this motherfucker seems to be Chloe. Interesting. I love Travis because of that. Even when Travis said that even when Scott said that bullshit that he said, like, last month, like, Scott was already planning the wedding. Scott was planning this right now. Like, I mean, Travis was planning all of this right now while Scott was sitting up mad that they was kissing in a boat on some romantic vacation. Why are you so angry that old girl is happy and moved on? Like, damn. She said he almost died in a pain class. So, listen, we all know, and I say this all the time, especially after COVID. Life is short. If y'all, we all got that memo, right? Life is fucking short, and you find your happiness and you hold the fuck onto it. You don't care what hating ass motherfuckers who just don't have nobody, who just, or not to even say nobody, they're just not happy within themselves, right? Because you can have hating ass bitches who don't want you to be happy, who are in whole marriages and shit, right? Because they're miserable, and the nerve of you to find happiness. She said not white Asian. They're Armenian. They're Armenian. Armenia is in, if I believe correctly, it's in Russia area, which is still Asia, right? I don't know where, off the top of my head, I can't think what Armenia is, but I'm thinking it's in Eurasia, right? Europe, Asia. Armenia. So it kind of makes sense. It's in Asia, right? It kind of makes sense that they would have some sort of Asian features, right? It's like Transylvania. That's actually a real place. You know, they have that certain look where they can look kind of like Mongolian white. You know, that Asian, that white Asian look. They share a continent. What do you want? Anyway. She said, I don't pay, me neither, girl, but I like Chloe. I enjoy that she found someone she seems to love all her kids too. I saw some of them photo of him with her kids. Yeah, they go on whole family vacation. His kids, her kids. That's beautiful. His son posted it on Instagram. He's so excited, you know, that they're happy, that they're engaged. Like, that's some maturity. She said, I thought apparently Caucasian men think this too, because apparently Scott thought that because he done put a couple babies in in Kourtney, that nobody would want her. Be very clear. Only your stupid, immature niggas, okay? Only y'all stupid, immature motherfuckers think like that. Okay? She says Scott was Rod's friend. She said Chloe and Kylie could learn a lot from their big sis. She didn't settle for a trash bag. People are saying his parents are dead. He's a trust fund baby. Like I said, I don't know his situation, but I know he had to come from money. He's not like, he's not poor, you know? He's not a billionaire, but he got a couple million. She said the Kardashians are glorified baby mamas except Kourtney. They are. They are. Everybody telling me his parents are dead. He's a trust fund baby. He's from Long Island. Okay. Here in New York. I can see that. That's why he hangs on to the Kardashian. He has no other like real family. I can see that. Oh, somebody said his parents died within months of each other. Yasmin said it. And he's the only child. He doesn't have much family. That's why he messed up in the head. I get it. I get it. Probably extremely immature, right? But hey. Yeah, he was 10 steps. He was like, what? He's like, yeah, you mad? You know, we doing PDA. He was like, you about to be real mad. Give me a month, nigga. Give me a month. Delilah says she heard the wedding is being filmed for the new show. She said Travis X is salty too. Listen, a whole bunch of salty bitches. It didn't work. It's fine, right? If they're if they're happy with someone else, then they're happy with somebody else. That means it wasn't meant to be with you. I don't want somebody who, I don't want to be with anybody if I'm just going to be, it's cool. If I'm not like just happy about you and us, and I don't give a fuck, especially the older I get, especially after COVID and, life is short and you can fucking start sneezing and be dead in like a week, right? Like, why would you waste any of your time with anybody who does not give it to you like that? Yeah. Like Turks. Yes. I don't know if do we sound fucked up saying that? I don't know if it's fucked up, but it's the reality. It's like people say, like, when I say bastards is fucked up, but the reality is that's the actual definition for a word, right? Children can be bastards, right? Armenia is in Asia, and Europe is in Asia too. And a lot of those countries have people who have both DNAs. Why wouldn't they? It would be retarded, ridiculous to think that they would. Millions of years and nobody crossed the damn street for a nut. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Jade said they all baby mamas and they all got issues. She said, yes, I think they were. And isn't Gwen Stefani? I think she's married now, right? She's married. She's all excited and happy. She said, so does that mean that I would prefer someone who likes to be married. That means stability. You ain't gonna be a forever. You don't agree with forever boyfriends. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad. Fucking Scott ain't never been married, but he dates a whole bunch of teenagers. Like, so the nigga who dates a bunch of teenagers, or the motherfucker who been married twice. I don't really care. I think married. I'll take married twice. For 200, Alex. Who else? Who is at the thing now? It's not Alex. Alex is gone. She said Blake and Gwen got married, I think. Something like that, girl. Anyway, I'm about to be. Oh. Gwen and Blake got married. So. What? Oh, I just saw your post, Jada. I didn't see it before. I mean, your not your post. Your who are these people? Anyway, I'll check it later. Anyway, so I guess that's it. I got some more videos that I want to post today. So I'm probably going to record them and post them throughout the day. So stay tuned. And Yeah, Colin Powell died this morning from complications of the thing that's taking everybody out. So we don't like to say the name of it because, you know, YouTube is mean. But Colin Powell passed. He lived a long life. I'm into celebrating lives, right? He lived a long life. He had a very distinguished life. He did a lot of things, right? He represented Black conservatives. And I'm not gonna lie, I think more Black people are more conservative than we realize that we are, right? We're not Trumpers, but I believe that we have a lot of conservative thoughts and ideas nonetheless. So he represented that aspect of us. And still, unlike, what the hell was his name? Someone who died. In my head, it wasn't Clarence Thomas. What the fuck was it? Someone who recently died from going to a Trump rally. He was Black. He was at a Trump rally and he died. Right? So he was also a Republican, right? So there were two examples of what being Black and Republican means, right? So shout out to Colin Powell, because I liked his Black Republican, right? He's like, you know, what's best for Black people, but it's never Trump. So I fuck with him. Anyway, besides that, someone said he was a very handsome man and respected. Yes, he was. Shout out to him. Like I said, he lived a long life, and he had so many accomplishments. And sometimes I think people sometimes, a lot of the times, waste their lives, right? Waste their lives never actually doing anything, never actually making, eat shit. Even if your whole goal in life is to bake cookies, right? At least, or like, let's say your goal in life is to open a bakery and bake fucking cookies, right? And you're never able to achieve that goal. It's like, it feels like your life didn't count for what you wanted it to, right? I feel like Colin Powell achieve the goals he set for himself, right? When he was a child growing up, and he said, I want to be this, and I want to be like this, and I want to be this. I feel like he set those goals. He stood in his, he's still dignified, regardless of, arguing, being Republican, he still stood in his shit. Unlike a lot of these other Black Republicans that we see that will throw our Black asses under the bus for massa, Colin Powell wasn't about that life, but he was still a Republican. That's why I liked him. Let me finish this up. She said Kourtney is the marrying type. She popped out all those kids, hoping Scott would mature. But yes, she is the, girls like that who are just, she's gonna get married. And they might fuck around and be together forever. She said he's been married twice and it was short, but maybe he has grown and feels he selected right for him this time. Listen, maturity, you can't always hold people to what happened at, like, I had a bad fucking marriage. I picked wrong. I'm not going to do that shit no more, right? You learn and you experience. There's a million motherfuckers out here that people be like, oh, he been married twice. There's some people who won't be married at all. There's some people who are just trash and would never. Right? I don't know. That's my opinion. Herman Cain. Thank you so much. Yes, he is not Herman Cain. Okay, right? Like, no, if you just look at these two people died from COVID, these two Republican men died from COVID, and just their lives, right? It's like you can have these beliefs and not sell your Black soul for it. You know what I'm saying? You could be a Republican and not sell out Black people. It can happen. Colin Powell proved it. But that's who I meant. Yes, Herman Cain is. Everybody think, you just got a Stephen Smith kind of motherfucker. You don't got to be like that. So that's one reason I respect him so much. Even when I didn't completely understand, like, why is he a Republican? I didn't completely understand. I always comprehended that he walked and moved in dignity, what he thought was right? But he also wasn't the type to see his blackness as or our blackness as some sort of sin he got to cover up, or he got to throw us under the bus to make himself look like a better nigga, right? He accomplished, and became a better man, right? And reached these statures in life, statuses in life, through hard work and dedication, not because he the nigga that gonna throw other niggas under the bus. Anyway. Someone said he left his footprint for sure. Someone said he was from Georgia. Herman, yes, boo. In the middle, it was in the middle of the shit. It was in the middle at a rally. Last year, at a rally. He went to the rally. They was yelling and talking, and they was taking pictures. And a week later, dun, dun, dun. Paved the way for many Black people to be noticed as possible serious candidate for high positions in governmental office when it comes to being that close to presidency. I'm just saying. Exactly. That's what And nobody was able, not even, no one was able to say, oh, he's a sellout. Like Omarosa. You know what I'm saying? Or, any of these certain people that they're in certain spaces, or like when the pastors was up there, and them pastors is gonna sell us out for a fucking tax deduction, child. They just gonna sell us all out. We already knew that, right? Colin Powell was just so ideal. He was ideal. And it wasn't, and he didn't make himself a joke, or needed to make our race a joke to become a big deal, or to be considered, y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, I was about to leave. She said he was fully vaxxed too. Great integrity. He said he helped with endorsement of Obama, and if he was ready or not. Four-star general. A hero. Yeah. It's like so many people love, they need to climb on our backs in such a negative way, right? Trying to drag us down instead of just saying, let me get a hand up. You don't have to drag us down to be somebody. And that's what he proved. That's one of the main things he proved. Like he was not about that life. He wasn't going to do it. Like you going to fucking, you go respect him, and he's not going to make himself, he comprehended that he wasn't going to make himself look foolish, sounding like a dumbass, talking about other Black people like he ain't fucking Black. Some of them be slow as shit, boy. Anyway, she said, didn't he go to HBCU? Probably. Anyway, we out of here. I'm out of here. I love y'all. And as always, I see you tomorrow at noon. I'll be dropping videos sporadically throughout the day. But until then, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.